like a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. Nobody's wasted, on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. Nobody's wasted, on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. Nobody's wasted, on a Friday night.
Jules, word.
Like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Lady Soul, we live in life. Quan.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's up? You're watching another episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show live. Yes, Xfinity tried to shut me down, but they couldn't shut me down. I said no internet in the morning time. I said I won't do my time. I'll be on God's time. I'll make a way some other time today. 1:45. Here I am. Hallelujah. Yes, we are here. But y'all thought you thought they're gonna keep? You thought they can keep me away from you? Huh? Never. Never could they keep me away, man. On a Victory Monday on top of it? Never. What up? Hopefully everyone's doing well, having a great morning, great evening. Yes, Xfinity is running all of the, because we have a lot of construction in my area going on. They're putting up a lot of living areas for people. And on top of it, they're trying to get ready for the hurricanes and everything else. So they're running all the stuff under the ground. Now, the stuff in front of my house is mostly taken care of because they are on both sides. But, of course, we're connected around the place, so they're sending it all around. And when they start digging, the internet goes down. And my parents was down because they live about 5 minutes away from me, 10 minutes away from me. And theirs was down for about 5 hours. So, yeah, so that's what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And if it was down for 2 weeks, I'll just put up the Starlink. But it wasn't. So I'm here now. Hopefully everyone, like I said, is having a wonderful morning because it's a Victory Monday. Let me check the chat and say good morning. What's up, everybody? First in the building, Ashley Shelton. Always a pleasure to have you, madam. Nice to see you. Jared Thomas, what up? Man said Nitro, what up? King Blaze, what up? We here, man. Yo, Nitro, what up, Point? We here, man. We here. We are here, man. Ramsey J, hello. We're here. Yes, we are here. Iron Horse, what up, bro? We're in here, man. Chris M, always a pleasure to have you, madam. Good evening. Moggs, no lacking. Bird game. Miami just left 30 plus on a good different shutdown. Peace out. Hey, listen, we got them. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What up, Moggs? What up? T Ravens, what up? We in here, man. We in here. Oh my gosh. Stacy, good afternoon. Glad you were here with us. Who else? Say good morning to everybody. Hey, Zico Kage. What up, bro? I see you, man. What up? Bartholang, what up? How you doing? Yes, we got most of the people in here. Yeah. I know it's a little different than what we're doing, guys, but we had to go a little in the evening because Xfinity was tripping. Well, it's not even them. It's all the construction going on in the area. Edutainment and Convergence, what up? Keeps being true. Their GM and coaching malpractice. Oh, no, we're going to get into it. Will I Am, what up, bro? What up? We are here. T Ravens, I had to change my name. I think I was jinxing the Ravens. This This guy, bro. All right. So, look, guys. All right. So, like I said, Victory Monday. You know how we're starting it out, right? You know how we're starting it out. Ravens snatch the victory away from the Bears and beat them 30-16. Tyler Huntley, absolutely efficient, did his job. That's probably the best I've ever seen Tyler Huntley look in his pro career. I figured, Tim, because you're always hollering at Chris. So, yeah, I figured. H.R. Ferguson, man, called me on my lunch break. I got you, man. I got you. But I don't know if you guys seen it. We were live for the entire thing. He showed poise. He showed patience. He showed explosiveness. He showed veteranship. I'm going to be real with you. If Tyler Huntley would continue to play like that, he would be getting a call to be a starting quarterback for another team. And I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Especially with the way how anemic our team has looked. Jared Thompson, a $5 donation. Yeah! First donation! Nitro, CBS post game yesterday said that Josh Allen finally got help yesterday. Ha ha. Bro, listen. I've never poo-pooed on Josh's weapons. I've told y'all how nice his running back was. His running back had 150-something yards in the first half. He could have legit run for 250 yesterday. 250 easy. And anytime he's running like that, they blow out the opposition. So, Cook is cooking. And that's what I was saying. When people were saying that he didn't deserve his money, I was laughing at them. Laughing. Cause I'm like, you have no idea how imperative it is to their offense. Now people are starting to see it. Glad they're starting to see that. Best nation donation, Jared Thompson. Thank you so much for that. First donation of the day. He definitely played. He played more than well. And listen, I want you to understand this. I know that the stats aren't going to jump out and kick you in the mouth, right? But it's not about just volume stats. It's the efficiency in which those stats were obtained and under the duress, the situation that they were, because not everything is gauged the same. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy, like if you're going against a team that ain't doing nothing to put up that. This is a team that was on its last leg. If we lost this game, the season's pretty much over because you'd have to win every single game after. Every single game. And I don't think, you know what I'm saying, that's almost impossible to do. You'd have to go undefeated for the rest of the year. He did it with everything riding on the game. Offensive line still giving problems. But thank God, Patrick, you see the difference between the offensive line when Patrick Ricard comes back? Pancake Pat was like flattening people. Talking about he sounding like, what's her name? That one girl rapper, Glorilla. Just flattening people. Tyler Huntley was 17 of 21, 17 to 22, 186 yards, 1 touchdown pass. He had 8 carries for 53 yards, 6.6 a pop. He wasn't the most explosive, right? But he showed enough explosiveness that they had to respect that he could take off with the ball, which helped open up more lanes for the running back. It helped Patrick Ricard carve out more open running lanes for Derrick Henry and some man that's been benched on DMP like he's a part of a group, Denip, on the Keaton Mitchell. I want to see all the hands that are trying to tell me Keaton Mitchell shouldn't have been on the field. Looked pretty good there, didn't he? Huh? Yo, the people at the end of the bar are looking super intelligent. Super intelligent. That's not the same offense Lamar had to run. No, it's not. Because Patrick Ricard was not there. And that goes to show you, when I told you guys that Patrick Ricard is the second most important player on the offense, there's a reason why I told y'all that. I wasn't lying to you. I wasn't trying to take away and be, this was all needed. No, it's true. Patrick Ricard is 360 pounds, 350 pounds, something like that. He is the size of an offensive lineman, but runs like a tight end, pretty much, right? So what happens is In the past game, he's smashing dudes, picking up blitzes, you know what I'm saying, or stopping dudes one-on-one wholeheartedly by himself. So it's a six-man protection. So now everything across the board is more evened out. It's much more even. 3-3, right? And then you can see everything. So then it's like you can maneuver better. If it's a four-man pressure, five-man pressure, they hold up better. Then you have to send six guys to be one-on-one versus the Baltimore Ravens when he's in the game. So then you're really giving up something on the back end. Pause. That's how important he is. And then on the run game, he's so big and mobile that he is just straight. Pig, just straight clapping whoever's in front of him. T. Lamb, good morning. How you doing? Or good afternoon. H.R. Ferguson with a $5 donation. Yes! I'm thankful we won, but the coaching staff and O-line still don't have my 100% trust. Am I wrong for thinking that way? No, you're not wrong for thinking that way. H.R. Ferguson, thank you for the $5 donation. Best nation donation. Of course you're not wrong. If you need a fullback to be somewhat of a decent O-line, your O-line's not good. The thing is, it affords them more time to complete passes. It gives the guy who's running, who are under center that can move or be mobile, more opportunities to be explosive with their legs, right? Because with that extra guy, yeah, it takes away a weapon from you, but you're also a weapon. That's the way how they do the numbers in their head. I'm telling you. Because when you have an extra blocker, you take away a weapon. But because the quarterback is a weapon by themselves, the numbers come out okay anyways. That's the way they do it. So that's why it works when he's in the game and you have a mobile quarterback. That's how they built this offensive line. Imagine how great Lamar or even Tyler Huntley would look if this line could block with five guys. Because then you would have an extra weapon on the field at all times. And they would have to bring 5 or 6 to get to you. Yeah, that's what I be trying to say. The problem with the Ravens are they're always saying that they're good enough. And sometimes good is good, but good enough isn't always good enough. Sometimes it's okay to try to be great. You feel what I'm trying to say? Q the guy, what up? Glad you made it. Dwiz, what up? Kwame B, what up, what up, what up? We in here. Producer, what up? Glad y'all in here, man. I'm looking at the chat now. Saw you guys join. So that's my mindset. Now you got Keaton Mitchell, who is looking absolutely explosive as ever, but you had him on the bench. So yeah, I can totally understand why you don't trust the coaching staff, because these guys are telling us that Keaton wasn't needed. They would have rather Rasheen Ali over Keaton Mitchell. That's what we're saying. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Jared Thomas said, Nigel Shady McCoy, I think, is a fanboy. He said that. What would James Cook really be without Josh Allen, and that Josh Allen carried his... Oh, my gosh. His Josh Allen stats weren't even good like that. But once again, James Cook is cooking like that. Jeez. It's ridiculous. And it is what it is. Like I always say, people are graded differently. They're graded differently. But I really want to hammer that point home, that the people that other people have said don't know football, we're at the end of the bar, have been correct this entire time. This entire time. Now, I want y'all to imagine the Baltimore Ravens, if their offensive line could actually block with 5, and there was an extra weapon on the field at all times. Do you have any idea how unstoppable we would average 40 a game? 40. I'm not being facetious. I'm not speaking in hyperbole. We would average 40 a game. Easily, I might add. There'd be games where we have like 60, 70 points. But they're like, nah, we can cheap out of that way. We got a good fullback. Our quarterback's a weapon. I always told y'all this. I said, if you could take another quarterback, one of the good quarterbacks, Burrow, Herbert, Lawrence, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, if you take them and put them on the Ravens, and if they're playing and you're saying, yeah, this isn't enough for them to succeed, then it shouldn't be enough for your star player Lamar to succeed. And I love yesterday that it kept panning to Lamar, showing him, clapping, hugging his teammates, laughing with them, the whole nine. Because that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm somebody that likes to share moments. Because a moment is better when you have people to share it with. If I won, a perfect example, if I won $10 million, that's an amazing moment for me, right? Great. But if I won $10 million and I looked at my mom, my dad, my brother, and sister and said, here goes $1 million for each of y'all, that's a moment for all of us to share. And yeah, I might not have as much as what after tax, 37%. So it'd be $6.3 million after tax. I'd only be left with what? $2.3 million? And I would be happy. You know why? Because I got to enjoy that moment with the people that I love. You feel what I'm trying to say? We're all enjoying that moment the same way. The problem with a lot of people is when stuff goes wrong with the Ravens, they want to blame everything on L. And Lamar gives his heart into this. I'm telling y'all, I wish y'all get to meet him. That's what I'm trying to say. When I got to meet him with Ing and everything, I got to talk with him, sit there and actually pick his brain, talk to the guy off camera and get to actually talk with him. Bro, you haven't understand that changes the way you can view somebody. That's why I said I wish you guys all, every single one, Tila, Blaze, Coach, Ing has already done it. Q the God, all you guys, T Raven, Edgerman, Convergence, Stacy, all you guys, everybody in this chat can give at least one day. You can talk to Lamar for 45 minutes. It would change the way how you would view him. Because you would be like, dang, that's really how this man is. You feel me? That's all I was trying to tell you. I'm I'm not going to, he can't play and everything else. And if that man can be out there, he'll be out there. I'm asking you. That's how he is. He hates losing. Y'all don't know, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. But it was and let me tell you why this is a good win for the Ravens. Take Lamar out of it. They showed that yesterday that they're not the Baltimore Lamars. You understand where I'm coming from? That's why this win carries so much weight for me. You feel me? That's why I was happy about this win. It showed that they weren't the Baltimore Lamars. Lamar and the Pips. Lamar is a generational player that you might never see in the next 30, 40 years of the NFL. You understand where I'm coming from? He is singularly one of the greatest players to ever have lived. But it is still a team. It's still TEAM, not PIPS. They showed that they weren't just playing for the name on the front of their jerseys. They showed they were playing for the pride of the name on the back of their jerseys too. These are all pros, pro bowlers. Some of them were the greatest collegiate, All-Americans and everything else like that. They played with pride. That was the difference. They showed that when the chips are down, you're a quarterback, you're the leader of this team, sit on the bench. All right, don't worry. We're going to handle business if you're here or if you're not here. That's how it's supposed to be. Why is that so hard for people to grasp? Tyler Huntley went out there talking about some, and I'll show you what I'm really about, stopping with it. Yeah, I'm stopping with it, and went out there and put his foot in the Bears' backside. That's what it's supposed to be. Nah, bro. Yes, Spirit of Justice. Yes, prayers to Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa. That's what I'm trying to say. Living down this way is not easy. I do have my aunt, my uncles down there. Prayers go out to them. My mother and father's been calling, checking up on them and certain stuff like that. This is a Category 5, a fully Category 5 hurricane. 160 mile per hour winds, 195 to 200 mile per hour wind gusts. This is nothing to play about. They said 20 to 30 foot swells. I don't know if you know what 30 feet is. 30 feet is very tall. It's 3 times the height of an official NBA basketball rim. So for all of you that have never dunked or couldn't even touch a rim, I want you to understand how that's 3 times the height of an NBA rim. That's the level of waves they will be having in Jamaica. So please, prayers do go out to them. Next week, I'll probably, because I know there's going to be a lot of stuff for donations and stuff like that. If there's any big donation stuff going on, I will have it on the channel so you guys can donate directly to them. Or we might run one for me, and every single cent, if we do it for this channel, every single cent will be sent down to Jamaica for recovery and relief funds. You know what I'm saying? So definitely prayers go out to them. But I want y'all to understand what my mindset about a team. As good as LeBron James was, he needed a team. And the NBA is more of a singular player-driven league than the NFL is. As good as Michael Jordan was, he needed a team. As dominant as Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal was, they needed a team. Tom Brady needed a team. Peyton Manning needed a team. Drew Brees needed a team. Patrick Mahomes needed a team. I want the Ravens to have the mentality that if he's there, our leader's here. But if he's not, we're still going to break our foot off in your John hindquarters. That's the mindset and the absolute aggressiveness that I need from this team. I need Roquan to look in the face of whoever's coming out and say that you're not going to get a yard. Y'all ever seen, and I said this before, you ever seen, remember the Titans? Y'all remember the part where the you know what I'm saying, the Caucasian coach would look at his defense when Petey was just like, oh, I'm done with this. He said, forget about him. Forget about him. I don't want them to gain another yard. You blitz all night. That energy, that absolute, you're not winning. And every time you get the ball, we're going to make you pay for it. You're going to feel every single pain. Fine, you don't want to give me my dreams? Welcome to my nightmares. That energy is what I expect from the Ravens. And I was wishing, because we've all been hard on Zach. We know that. And he's deserved the flack, most of the flack that he's gotten. But that energy, that's what I needed from Zach. I needed for him to look at his players and be like, let me tell you something right now. Y'all got Ravens on your jersey. You got purple in your veins. I expect every single time someone comes across this middle, they remember forever the day they played the Baltimore Ravens. That's how I needed to be. And yesterday, that's how it was. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe Nitro is just lost in the sauce. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's the energy, that's the mindset that these players gotta have. Like, Roquan yesterday was hitting. Everything that, every time, boom! I was like, yes! You make him pay. It's like, okay, you got me there, but you're gonna pay for getting me there. You picked up that 7 yards, but you paid a price for picking up that 7 yards. That's my mindset. And if they keep doing that, we can do a lot of things. We can make the impossible happen. You really can. Like, I'm straight up. And also, it wasn't just a victory Monday why I'm so hyped, why I'm so happy? No, that's not the only reason why. The reason why is because the Browns lost too. Yo, the Browns are terrible, bro. Like, they're willing to throw away their season off of, remember I keep trying to tell you that ego. This man, Dylan Gabriel, is absolute dog water, right? And they still playing this man like, hey, that's who we're running with. We don't care. That's crazy to me. And they're doing it with pride. You remember the Cool Runnings? I see pride. I see power. That's what the coaches be saying to themselves when they look in the mirror and they got Dylan Gabriel as a quarterback.
Oh!
Yo! Jared Thomas, I saw what you said right there. They actually, I was going to touch on it, but because I don't like him, he tried to rebuff his statement. Acho came out and was just like, oh, yeah, I can't go back in time and re-vote, but man, yeah, maybe I should have voted for Lamar to get the MVP. I was like, all right, yeah, you see the foolishness? You see that? That's my problem, man. But yeah, so, bro, this is why this is great. Everybody from the AFC North yesterday, right? The Bengals. Who that? Who that?
Oh!
This was the funniest one, right? Because they're playing the Jets, number one, right? The Jets had no wins, right? Let me tell you why this is hilarious. The Jets had no wins. They were up on the Jets like 24-7 or something like that. Or like 28 to like 14 in the fourth quarter. And the Jets, it was like 7 or 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And the Jets came back and beat them. You know, yo, Zim and them were just like, bro, how do you make that happen, bro? They pulled the Ravens right in front of our eyes. It was just the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. I was like, yes, Flacco, do it for the team. Once a Raven, always a Raven. Bro, listen, who they all lost. Them, the Steelers, and the Browns all lost. But this was the funniest loss of all of them. Like, the Steelers just got outplayed, right? They were like, all right, the Packers are a better team. It wasn't like the Steelers were playing bad. It was just the Packers were a better team, and you saw it. The Browns got blown out because they're stupid. But this one, the Bengals, they were celebrating like, oh yeah, we about to lead the AFC North. And the Jets said, no, watch, Jets, Jets, and gave them the business. Oh, God. I was sitting there, bro. I was sitting there like, oh, God. Oh, gosh, bro. Yes. Jets did it for Nick Mangold. Yo, RIP to him. 41 years old. Crazy. That's young. Man, bro. Y'all see my eyes, bro. I was crying, bro. Like, when I seen this happen, because as soon as I seen it happen, because you remember, we watched it to the end, because it came up on our thing. One time I texted Zim, because Zim stayed trolling the Ravens. So as soon as I seen it, I typed out a big old Zim with M going down to the end. Tack, what's up? Bro, I was laughing. I was sitting there singing, impossible. Oh, impossible. Yo, bro, listen, How you get beat like that way for the Jets? The Jets took everything that they could muster to come back on them, bro. Everything. They were like, not today. Listen, shout out RIP Nick Mangold. They looked up at Nick Mangold. Remember the quarterback? The owner was talking real spicy about him. All that stuff happened, and they said, all right, we got the energy, and they went to work. Oh, my gosh, bro. Yo, my gosh, bro. You're making me laugh too hard, bro. Oh, my gosh. Shout out to the Jets. Thank you. The Bengals are one game ahead of us. One game. They're 3-5. We're 2. Well, we're 2-5? Yeah. The AFC North is open for business. Oh! And just to let y'all know, remember, I don't wish injuries on anybody. I told you that before. I will never, no matter how much I feel about a player, I will never wish injury on a player. Remember I told y'all that we got injured at the beginning of the year, and we're going to actually be more healthy than a lot of these teams because they were healthy at the beginning, so they might start picking up these injuries later on, right? What's his name? Ed Oliver for the Bills. He went down. They said he's supposed to be out indefinitely. This is why I try to tell y'all you can never punt on a season because you don't know what's going to happen. We were always the one missing certain guys, certain players. You know, we're still, of course, you know, what's his name on our team? I'd never play football again. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you have other teams now that are starting to go through their injuries. And they're starting to get those you're out for the year or you're out for this amount of time injuries. That's the reason why the NFL is the most watched. It's the most watched reality television series in the world because everything changes week to week. Yay towards bicep. Prayers go out to him too. Hopefully he heals up fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't care that he played for the Bills, but I'm just saying that's the way how this works. He ain't gonna have too much more to say, Jared Thomas. He's not gonna have much more to say. Anytime there's anything that could like lean itself to negativity towards Lamar, they all try to take off with it because they're starved for viewership. You understand where I'm coming from? So if they gave even a little inch of a little bit of they're losing Lamar's now we can talk about bad about Lamar, they jump on it right away. Thing is, we just won. That's gonna poo-poo a lot of that. And all of that's now going to look to be in the past because we got the dub. There's an old saying, winning cures everything. Cure for cancer, winning. AIDS, winning. Headache, winning. ED, winning. Straight up. That's how that junk goes. Oh, yeah. And if you didn't know, Pittsburgh lost too. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Yeah. We can make a play. Mind you, we play Pittsburgh. If we can win out and we beat Pittsburgh twice, the division's ours. The division's ours. Our Darius is out for the year. Matabike is out for the year. We got two guys that we're expected to start on our defense that are out for the year. Nitro, I need EDC and Harp to go. That's not going to happen when they win out. Listen, I got a question to ask you directly. Me and you. Mano y mano. Right? Got to ask you this right now. Right? I want to know. If we could win the Super Bowl this year, but winning the Super Bowl this year means we got to keep Harbaugh and EDC, would you win the Super Bowl? Or we lose, or we don't make the Super Bowl this year, and then next year we get rid of Harbaugh, EDC. Which one would you take? I need to know right now. Mano y mano. Which one you taking, bruh? If we could win the Super Bowl this year, that would mean we have to keep. They're going to keep Harbaugh. They're going to keep EDC. They're going to keep everything, right? Or let's say we lose out the rest and we get rid of them next year, would you take that Super Bowl if it meant keeping John Harbaugh? This man said forget the Super Bowl. Oh. Yo, I did so many FAs, it sounded like cars. Sounded like real Ravens out there. Because there's no guarantee that we'll win in the future. Like straight up towards capping. Yo, listen, that's why I love you guys, because we can always disagree, agree, whatever else it is. But that's why I love you guys, because this is fun. Yo, I love, bro. That I tell you though, doing the live. This is the best part about doing the live. It's almost like a radio show, but this is the best part about doing the live, because it's times like this. I'm standing on it. He said, I don't care. I'm tired of them. But a Super Bowl is more than one win, though, bro. That's the thing, right? Like, it's one of those things where that's why I asked that question, because it's such a weighted question. It's like if you knew that if we go on and win this year, we will win the Super Bowl. But that means for the future we're gonna have John Harbaugh, EDC still. Would you take that Super Bowl, or would you give up that Super Bowl to actually get rid of them and try to win it another time in the future? Mind you, the future is promised to no man. That's biblical. Get the Super Bowl win and kick carbs upstairs. That's edutainment, yes. Edutainment, yes. That's what I would want. Because then he solidified, like, you would have looked at a coach, as much as we don't like what he does, he would have 2 Super Bowls, winning record, 20-year coaching career. Like, go work up there with Ozzy and them, bro. You're a Raven for life. You'll never worry about money another day in your life. You're just enjoying life at that time. Get no more of the stresses that it takes to be a coach, anything like that. And then have another coach come in. He can literally have his walk off like what's it called? Oh my gosh. Like Ray Lewis. Walk off with the chip. And if he could say, I won one with Ray, I won one with Lamar, it's time for me to go. I'm ready to go. That would be the most G thing he could do. And the crazy thing is, for all of the problems that he's caused, there would be a statue of him somewhere on the premises. I'm telling you. Because he would have got one with Ray, and he would have got one with Lamar. 2-time head coach, winning head coach, 20 years. And on top of it, you're looking at countless winning seasons. Yeah, they'd build him a statue. He would work upstairs. He'd have nothing to worry about. Deuces. Stop it, Nitro. You stay lined up. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Harbaugh would double down on his hubris and stay. We don't know, man. We don't know. With the team the Ravens had, some people thought that Ray would have stayed and tried to double down. So let's run it back one more year. Right? So, I don't know. Harbaugh would stay till 75. Yo, shout outs to, once again, Snoop. You know what I'm saying? That brother's story is amazing. And it's not just because he won the game. It's because that's how you deal with adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he left Baltimore unceremoniously. And he left, played for some other teams, came back and helped save our season. Like, shout outs to that brother. He just had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him. You know? And you saw, look at, and I put this picture up there for this reason. Look at all the players Feels good to enter Club Dub. Let's work. Calvin Noy. Lamar was like Dub Sundays. The Glizzy Master was like Dub. Zay Flowers was like Snoop. Mr. Bench. Brent Urban. That man was just like, yeah, Dub. Like, it's just a great way, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate with one another. I'm very happy for Snoop, you know. And in the case that if Lamar can't go, if he continues to play with that level of decorum, that level of professionalism, that level of, you know what I'm saying, leadership, he'll get another job. They won't be able to afford him to be a backup. This won't be like before where they gave him that Pro Bowl just to give it to him. No, this will be straight up like he will get another big payday, a real big payday. And he would have deserved it, 100%. Glizzy Master is diabolical. This man said he wanted to travel the world gobbling glizzies. That's not me, that's him. He was just like, give me the glizzy. He probably calls himself that. Let's go play defense, Glizzy Master. You feel me? Aaron Rodgers got smacked by his old team. Yeah, they're just a better team. They're just a better team from top to bottom. And that's what was yesterday what it showed. It didn't say like, oh, Aaron was playing totally terrible. It was just that they're a better team than the Steelers. How is it paused? That's what he said himself. He said he wants to take a backpack trip and travel the world yamming glizzies. I've never seen a man, never, especially anybody in sports, say they want to travel the world guzzling glizzies. Never. Ever. That man said, give me the glizzy. Give me the glizzy. I need that glizzy now more than ever. Hey, give me that glizzy. Give me that glizzy. That's what he was saying.
Oh!
That man Barlow's tripping. You notice how none of his teammates brought it up? They were like, because who can take you seriously in the locker room? Talk about some, y'all want to travel the world guzzling glizzies. Name one. Yo, no, hey, yo. Order in the court. I need to know right now. Name another athlete that's going to come out and say, out of the blue, hey, yo, I want to travel the world just gobbling glizzies. Name another one, please. Tell me. Oh my God, this man gonna work for Oscar Mayer for the rest of his life and be happy. You remember the Oscar Mayer kid? Yo. Oh my gosh, bro. Man said, I'm ready to travel. Remember that one song from Ludacris? Cause I'm pimping all over the world. Oh, remember that one song? Nah, now with Marlo, it's I'm eating glizzies all over the world. Sing it, man. Oh, 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 glizzies. Oh, He's an Oscar Mayer Humphrey. It's nasty work out here, bro. Nasty work. Yo, this man really said that too, man. Yo. I can never take that man seriously after that. Never. I can't, bro. I can never take that man seriously another day in his life. I have never seen a grown man in one of the most masculine sports, if not the most masculine sport in the world, come out and say he want to go on a glizzy tour. He didn't even want to see the 8 wonders of the world. This man said he wanted to see the biggest glizzies that every country has to offer. He's the Glizzy Meister. Glizzatron. He's a Glizzy Ranger. That man just walking around talking about some. Ask me about my wiener.
Oh!
Yo, oh my God, bro. I'm done, bro. That man tripping. Yo. But listen, they got the dub. So happy for these guys. And on top of getting the dub, as I already stated, all the other AFC North teams lost. That's a big thing. The Browns are going to continue to lose as long as they don't start Shadur, and they're idiots, so they're going to keep doing that. The Steelers are our biggest problem in this AFC North. Why? Because they play us very well. So we have to worry about those games. The Bengals, they can put up points, but he's only going to throw to Chase. He's only going to throw to Chase. Kwame, I'm not tripping. That's what he said. This man said, I need to click remote to pause everyone in here. Yo, it's crazy work, bro. Listen, we're going to have fun and laugh. If you're going to come out and say something like that, you know you're going to catch the smoke. Pause. So, but yeah, so that's why I said, like, the Bengals, Joe Flacco's not turning the ball over right now, but he's really only throwing to Chase. I think Chase had like 9 catches or 10 catches yesterday. So it is kind of what it is. We know what that's going to be. We're going to say, Wiggins, lock him up. Try your best. We know it's hard. He's going to get hit sometimes, but do your best, and then try to zone up everything else for the rest of the rest of the game. And then we should get out of there with a dub. Nightmare Kilo with a $2 donation. Yes, every year it's that for us. Super Bowl or bust. If you ask Lamar is a Super Bowl or bust, they're all going to say yes. Except for some of the defensive players. You go ask Lamar, you go ask Derrick Henry, you go ask DeAndre Hopkins, is it Super Bowl or bust? And I bet you they'll tell you yes. Yeah, Tim, they had, 21 targets again? Crazy. Crazy. Yo, Cuzzo said couple. What are y'all saying in the chat? I was talking, so I didn't get to read all the chat. What is Chris going on in this chat about, bro? I know y'all in here wilding. Wait, man, just making people. What are y'all saying in here, bro? Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Everything that comes from him saying that, that's what comes with it. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're a grown man. Like, you'll never, listen, shout outs to everybody that does this, that we do, the content creators. I promise you, you'll never say Raven say, you know what I want to do? Travel the world and eat glizzies. You will never hear Coach from Set the Tally Films be like, you know what I need? To travel the world and eat glizzies. You'll never hear anybody on Flex Zone, there's like 5 or 6 of them, that's going to come out, you know what I need to do? Backpack, travel the world eating nothing but glizzies. You're never going to hear them come out and say that. Lunch Break Hot Take, Rogue Pod, and none of them. Raven C, you're not going to hear anybody that does this saying that let's go on a glizzy tour. So he came out and said that he deserves all of the vitriol that he gets. Because this man could have hit a race or, let me not put that out. That man read it over, kept it, put it out, and doubled down. Coach said TikTok. I'm telling you, I don't need to ask any of them. I'm telling you, Coach is a masculine dude. He's not going to say, I want to go on a glizzy tour. I'm telling you, he's not. I don't got to ask him. I know. Sometimes what's known doesn't have to be said. You feel me? This man put that out on Twitter with one of the biggest media platforms in the world and put that out there while his team is on an immensely looked at viral losing streak. Tripping. Yo. Told you, man. Like, he would never say that, bro. Coach, Chris just joking, lunch break hot take, Ing Raven, any of the people on that Purple Rain podcast. Who else is there? Raven C. None of them are going to say that. Do you know why? Because they have decorum. They're going to be like, bro, you serious? Pause. You know what I'm saying? None of them are going to come out there and just say that. None of them. Oh, let me go to, you know what I feel right now? Traveling around the world eating glizzies. You know they're looking at him in the locker room like, bro, what's your problem, bro? Man, it's nasty work out here, bro. What up, Coach? If y'all know that, Coach came here at the right. Coach, am I lying? Coach, am I lying? Because sometimes maybe I'm speaking on behalf of you too much. Am I lying right now? I put money on it. Coach is going to say nah. I'm telling you he's going to say nah. No, man. Like, bro, you know how crazy that is to type that? Shout out to Coach, man. Show him some love. Y'all know what it is. Go subscribe to him. He does a lot of breakdowns. Also, Flex Zone. They do a lot of stuff for WWE, a lot of wrestling stuff. If you like wrestling, go give them some shout out. Give them a look. And then if you like breakdowns for film, go give Coach a look. I'm telling you, he does a great thing. And he has a call-in show. Nope, never say no BS like that. You know why? Because the internet doesn't forget. It'll be there forever. 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 Telling you, man, I already know what up. Oh, Coach said, all right, Coach is there for 6. Yeah. Yeah, WWE and stuff like that, Flex Zone be breaking that down. Yeah, shout out to them. They always be doing the wrestling stuff. They don't think I know this, but I know this. I definitely know this. Shout out to them. Give them a view, man. Give them some love. Because they do a lot of different teams, stuff like that, but they also do that. Man, I'm telling y'all, this is crazy, man. It's a crazy day, man. Sandlot, Tack, you caught the... Yes, you caught it, didn't you? Yeah, yo, Tack, yo. Be right here, bro. Be right here. Yo, Tack caught that. Yo, I can't believe Tack caught that, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yes, that's exactly where that's from, Tack. Yo, me and Tack might have been cool, real cool outside of here, bro. He caught that reference quick. He was like, Sandlot? Yeah. When they were talking about the dog, they were talking about how long is he going to be there for? Forever. Forever. Yeah, Sandlot's one of the greatest kid movies of like all time. One of those memorable growing up. So yeah. Who is Sandlot? You don't know? You never watched Sandlot? You've never watched Sandlot? I don't eat no hot dogs in Miami, bro. Hey! But if you want to go to Lamar's place, it's really good. Play Action Sports. I tell you, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If the food was not good, I wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't disrespect Lamar, but I wouldn't bring it up. I'd be like, yeah, it's really, But the food was fire. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. I actually brought some back home, and one of my friends came over when I got the interview, and him and somebody was eating. They're like, yo, this is fun. I'm like, yo, fire. I got the smothered wings, the turkey wings, because I love turkey. But that was fire. Man, I don't want no issues. It's a nitro. Sandlot, what fire, bro? Is what I'm trying to say. People be saying they don't see. Yo, you gotta make time for Sandlot, bro. That's one of those movies that juices diabetes, nitro. I don't really drink a lot of juice. What you see me drink most of the time is coconut water or just plain water. Anybody that knows me knows that. That's what I usually drink. I'll go through 5 of these in a day, 6 of these in a day, and then coconut water also. Yeah, bro. Hey, take a picture. If you go to Play Action Sports, post it. Post what you get. Get the banana pudding. The banana pudding's really good. I think Ing had got the fried ribs. I think that's what Ing had got. But I tasted both. Both were fire, but my favorite is the wings. That smothered turkey wing is fire. Fire. I'm not even asking. It falls. Bro, I swear to God, as soon as I took it up, the bone just went floop. I was like, oh, okay. Took it up, floop. I was like, how you know, girl, how you know? And she was like, you enjoying that food, baby? I said, girl, how you know? You know. That's the big back talk, bro. Yo, listen, where's it located? It's located in Fort Lauderdale. It's in Fort Lauderdale. It's like in a plaza. And then when you walk in, in Pompano. Nah, it's not in is it in Pompano? I wouldn't say it's in Pompano. It's on, but it's, maybe it is. But I'm telling you right now, the food is crazy. I wish I could, hold on. I wonder if I still have, hold on. I got y'all. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I got y'all real quick. Don't worry. You know Nitro got y'all. Don't worry. Nitro got y'all, bro. Don't worry. Nitro got you. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like right now. Because I remember it should be saved. When I went there, I took pictures. So that stuff should be saved. Oh, here it goes. I know I ain't tripping. All right, that and that. Let me send it to my email. I'm going to post it on you guys right now. Post it on it right now. Hold on. I'm going to bring it up right here so you guys can see it. That junk was fire, bro. I'm not even going to front. Like, it was ridiculous. And the macaroni and cheese. If you like really sweet yams, like candied yams, you'll like it. The candied yams, I'm Jamaican, so I'm not used to really candied yams. But their macaroni and cheese and that smothered turkey was perfect. It is in Pompano, okay. I know it's in Fort Lauderdale. Because, yeah. I knew it was about a half an hour from where my grandmother lived. Because my grandmother stayed out in Miami. So I know it's like a half an hour, 40 minutes away from where she lived at. So based on traffic. So definitely it was something to deal. Bro, hold on. I'll show y'all what I had. I don't know if y'all, because this is a long time ago. Now, Ashley Shelton says she loved yams. Yo, I got y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring it up right now. And then we're going to close out. I'm telling y'all, oh my gosh, man. That was such, you know what's funny? I had what? A plate. Ing ordered like 3-4 plates. Real talk. Ing wasn't joking. He wasn't playing no game. He's like, this is for my baby. This is for wifey. Hey, he wasn't joking at all, bro. Shout out to Ing Raven, bro. That's my guy. You already know that's my guy. Get this one out of here. Put that over there. Let me go right here. You're about to see it pop on the screen. It's OBS I'm using, so it's a little different. Oh, crap. Put that right there. All right. Get everything going. I got y'all, bro. Y'all already know. All righty. Check this out, guys. This is what I had when I was there. This is my plate. So you can never say Nitro was lying or tripping or whatever else like that. This is the plate I had. Oh, man, I'm going to have to. Bro, it's a big picture. Jeez, just having to break it down. Man. There it goes. That's the plate I had, guys. Y'all see it? That's the plate I had when I was there. I had the smothered turkey wings with rice, what's it called? Macaroni and cheese. That piece was like toast or like buttered toast, like garlic bread, and then candy yams. That's what I had. That's a picture of it. If you think I'm joking, that's a picture of it, guys. Y'all see it? I swear, bro, everything. I swear to you, it was good as heck. And matter of fact, if you don't even believe me, ask Ing. Let's see, the Mac was solid. Because what happens is they scoop out and put down. So that Mac is probably the cheesiest I've had. But I'm not big on candy yams. So I'm not going to speak on the candy yams. The candy yams are sweet. They were good. But I'm not big on candy yams. The rice was well cooked. Smothered. The turkey was perfect. Perfect. And it's I'm telling you it's good. I don't lie. If it was not good, I would tell you it's not good. Or I wouldn't talk about it at all. To no disrespect to L. I'd be like, oh, we enjoyed it. I would never bring it up again. I would never bring up the food. I just wouldn't bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't good, you're like, you don't want to disrespect this business. She'd be like, oh, yeah, that was just a good day, and I'd never bring up the food again. But I'm telling y'all, man, it was good. I'm not lying. If something's good, I'll tell you it was good. If it's bad, I just, no disrespect. It really wasn't my thing, That's it, but it was straight. That's how I would answer. Look. Coach, if you go, please take pictures and discuss. Say if Nitro tripping. Sometimes people be thinking I be tripping for no reason. There it goes, guys. Those are Ing's plates. I told you he got the ribs. It also came with cornbread. Mine had I had the banana bread, the banana pudding as you see right there. Yeah. That's what I had. The other plates are Ing Raven, and that pasta's Ing Raven's too. Yeah, kind of. It was me. I was trying to make like a good pick. Are you talking about LJ's restaurant? It was good. As Morty's with a $2 donation. Yes, and it was very good. Don't even take my word for it. Go ask Ing if you don't believe me. Matter of fact, there's some other people that went and posted like, there was somebody in my group that actually went down to Miami and tried. They were like, yo, the wings were amazing. Like, the smothered wings was amazing. It was amazing. Like, it was tender, fall off the bone. And the macaroni and cheese was super. I think they said the same thing with the candy yams with me. They weren't big on the candy yams, like the sweetness, because I'm Jamaican. I'm not used to that. But I'll tell you that the turkey wings was fire. Fire. There's no reason for me to lie. That's what I was saying. People have been asking them oh, you love ramen? We have a ramen place down here in Fort Myers. My sister loves ramen. I'm telling you, bro, it was real. It was real. If it wasn't good, I'd tell you that. What did iHorse said? Let me go see what iHorse said. iHorse said, mac and cheese got to sound like, oh, this guy's tripping. Yo. What's wrong with y'all, man? Yo, Jesus. Oh my gosh, man. Now I'm hungry. Yo, shout out to L, though. It was a great day. Definitely a great day. The food was, here's the thing, guys. If the food wasn't good, I wouldn't have brought it back home. But it was good, great talk. Got to meet Ing face to face, chat with him for a while. So that's why it was a good day for me. I got to chill, talk with Ing, get to know him, talk and get to know Lamar. The food was great. Not good, great. So I was like, bro, this is perfect. Yo, y'all out here wilding. Wilding. All right, guys. But that's episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it was later than usual. Y'all already know it was my internet was down. They said it could be fluctuating throughout the week. Hopefully it doesn't know more. As Morty's with a $5 donation. Yes, I went there like 2.5 years ago, freaking out about a drug test before landing a new job for vacation. Great oxtail and a turkey leg. Yeah, the meats, paws, are all cooked very well. There's that lady in the back. She be putting her foot in it. That junk is fire. Shout out to you, Asmodeus. Best Nation donation. Yes, but the food is actually good. It's not crappy. But guys, like I said, if y'all want to support, y'all already know how to do. Smash that like button. Hit the hype button, the HYPE button. There's a button now that YouTube has that if you want to have your stuff trending for certain channels, you can hit it 3 times a week. Use one of them and hit it up so you can get this thing going. I'll be coming out with a video right after this about yesterday's game. Show some love. All right, guys, keep supporting. I love you guys. Thank y'all for making it worth doing this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's another episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. I'm your host, Nitro. And guys, like I said, I'm out this piece. Oh, before we close, you know how we close every day, right? Real quick, right? Oh, no 90s classics now. Don't worry, King Lee, I got you. There's another video game one right here. If you had to pick the video game that you could have played as a kid and enjoyed it all day, which one are you picking? Now, mind you, this got everything in it. This is if you were raised in the 90s, born in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what this is. Mario, Sonic, Legend of Zelda, Pac-Man, Castlevania. I love Castlevania, especially the redone on the PS3. Fire. Pokemon, Space Invaders. Shout out to the 70s babies, to the coach and everybody else. Excite Bike, Street Fighter. You know I grew up on that. Donkey Kong, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Final Fantasy, DuckTales, Tetris, Mega Man, Bomberman, Contra. You needed that up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. A, B, select, start, whatever it was to get the 100 lives, and you needed every one of them to beat that game. Duck Hunt was one of my favorite games as a kid on the Nintendo. Captain, I never played that one, but Mortal Kombat, fire. For the family, which one would you pick as a kid? I need Double Dribble. I never had Double Dribble, coach. I never played that one. Yeah, a lot of Legend of Zelda. Wow, okay. Oh, man, coach said Excite Bike. Okay, Sonic has the best soundtrack. Sonic was nice on my first Genesis. I remember that. Sonic or Mortal Kombat. If I'm with my family, it's Mortal Kombat. My cousins, it's Mortal Kombat. If I'm by myself, it's probably Street Fighter. Street Fighter was my favorite fighting game growing up. Me and my father played Contra together. Duck Hunt was just fun. Yo, Miss Duck Hunt with the gun. Yeah. Mortal Kombat was so fire, Asmodeus. Loved it. Legend of Zelda, easy. Okay. Okay, where's Paperboy? Nah, these are the ones that's there. Street Fighter, MK, and Contra. Yes, sir. Yo, Ninja Gaiden was fire. I remember Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden was good. Game Breaker, all right. Yeah, Street Fighter, mine too, hitting the old ladies. Street Fighter was okay. Too tough to beat Dalsim. Bro, I gave Dalsim that work. Who was hard to beat was Sagat. The original one, Sagat, was crazy hard. Crazy hard. And if you got caught in that tiger uppercut, that's half your life. Oh my, I used to hate Sagat. And then Alpha 3, that was my favorite Street Fighter game growing up. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Bison, the last Bison, bro, his Psycho Crusher would take up the whole screen. So you had to stay bop, 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 bop. Like you're just jabbing and then blocking, because he would open your block and go fade out and just hit the whole screen with the Psycho Crusher. And if that hits you, more than half your life is gone. I remember Double Dragons, man. Double Dragons was fire. But this is the ones I was talking about, man. So many great memories. I saw this, some of the old time games. And like I said, some of them was, I wasn't big on Donkey Kong. So my father used to love Space Invaders. My father's game was Space Invaders. If I'm playing a game with my father back on the old Nintendo as a kid, Contra, that's all day. But me growing up as a kid, by myself, Street Fighter, probably Mortal Kombat, and then Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt with the gun. That y'all don't even know. And I love Sonic. Pokemon, you already know is a hitter. But I'm just, there's so much more family stuff that I grew up with. Like, you know what I'm saying, with the other ones. So that's why, you know, with Sonic or even Mario, Pokemon, they're not in my last. But a lot of Legend of Zelda. Pac-Man was another big one in the arcade. A lot of people love Pac-Man a lot. A lot. Crazy. Man, I love doing stuff like this, man, because it brings back memories. I had X-Men. I had X-Men on Genesis. I had Sonic and Knuckles. I had Streets of Rage 3. And I had, what else did I have? God, I can't remember. Those are the 2 games I remember off my Genesis, though. Oh, and I had Mortal Kombat. As much with a $2 donation. Nitro, you go to Glitch. Hold on. You go to Glitch or 12 Tower Bar in FTL. What? Thanks for the $2 donation too, bro. Now you go to Glitch or 12. I don't know what you mean by that. Explain, bro. Explain that real quick. Track and field on the early Nintendo with the trackpad was fire too. Zigo Kage, that was fire too. Def Jam Fight for New York was fire. And I love Tekken with my cousins on PlayStation. First PlayStation, we used to play that all the time with my cousins. I never played Pong, Lady Laura. Never played it. And glad you made it. Fort Lauderdale. Nitro, you go to Glitch or 12th. Tower Bar. No, I never been to either one in Fort Lauderdale, bro. Never. Listen, as soon as I did the stuff, I drove back down. I live like 3 hours away from there. I stay out in Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda area. So I live pretty far from there. So yeah, the drive going and coming was about 6 hours. All together. So yeah. So no, I never went in. As soon as I was done, called on my family. So excited. I was so happy. I was tripping. I was like, bro, Lamar just gave me an interview. And they were like, we're so proud of you. We prayed for you. Da, la. Are you going to stay over tonight, go to a hotel? I said, nah, I'm driving home. And I drove back home because we didn't finish that up. Me, Ing, and Lamar closed that up at probably like 10:30, 11 at night. And I jumped on the highway and got back home at like 1:30. And all I could think about was just chilling out with my family. That's it. So yeah, I'm a family guy, man. 100%. I was super happy when it happened, though. Super happy. So ecstatic. Shout out to Lamar again for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not just that, but there's other things. But shout out to L. He definitely's had my back, and I'll always have his. Even, you know what I'm saying, that's being real. That's being 100% real. Like, he's shown more love to me than he's shown a lot of people. A lot of people. And that just goes to show, like, the respect and the love is there. So that's why I say I got his back because he's had mine. Behind the scenes, just some other things that y'all don't know about, but he's had my back. So shouts to him. It's in the thing. You can always go to just type in WunderkindShow Lamar interview. It'll pop right up. Shout to L, yeah. But guys, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show, guys. Hopefully y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all because I'm about to put out a video for you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for all the support. And I'm out here. Peace. See y'all later, guys. Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
Do not